KVUE is proud to continue our partnership with Honor Flight Austin. The program honors Central Texas veterans for their service with trips of a lifetime to Washington, D.C. And today, KVUE's Bob Buckaloo introduces us to a Vietnam War veteran who had one of the most dangerous missions during the conflict.
Len Hobbs was born in Austin. Before he was 20 years old, he was serving in the U.S. Navy during the war in Vietnam, where helicopters became the focus of his young life. Navy gunners were part of a heavily armed attack system. Hobbs' role was to fire twin M60 machine guns that were aimed forward, though mounted on the sides of the helicopters. Their mission, to protect Navy patrol boats and troops in the rivers of Vietnam. It was a perilous job.
I got shot multiple times. I have holes in both of my feet. The helicopter's got an aluminum floor and bullets go right through it. I was involved in 5 separate crashes, damaged the rotor blades and tail rotors, and the aircraft spun out of control when the rotor blade left the helicopter, and so we spun down and crashed, and we lost one of my guys.
After Len left the Navy, he had a distinguished career in aviation. Vietnam was in the past.
I got to the point that I just tied a ribbon around it and put it away. Do I have memories? Yes, I do, and you never get rid of those.
Those memories may have been on his mind when Hobbs joined other military veterans for an honor flight journey to Washington, D.C. earlier this month. Honor Flight Austin sends veterans who served before June 1975 on an expense-paid weekend trip to the nation's capital to visit the memorials that recognize their service and sacrifice. And although the Vietnam War ended long ago, Len Hobbs still has questions.
We never were told anything other than, here's the plan, go do it. We never were told why. I didn't know one man, officer, pilot, Marine sergeant, they didn't know why. Nobody could define to me what we were doing here.
For many who served, the war still casts a long shadow. Even 60 years after Vietnam, some memories remain fresh and powerful. Honor Flight Austin believes that offering veterans the opportunity to visit the nation's capital, some of the hidden scars of war can be healed. Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.
If you want to support Honor Flight, you can scan the QR code that's on your screen right now with your smartphone. You can also learn more and watch more of our stories with Central Texas veterans who've been on these flights by visiting kvue.com/honorflight.